Hey guys, back down at Diagon Alley today because you never know where I'm going to be or what I'm going to be doing. And hey, I'm just loving life, doing what I do, and no attachment to outcome, just speaking through my own thoughts, trying to inspire other people to take a look at their own lives, decide what's going to propel them forward into living their own best version of life. So here I am, down where the magic happens. And yeah, life's good. And whenever you start on a new path, you have to just say, the hell with it, see what happens. And that's all I'm doing. Besides that, no attachment to outcome, no idea what's going to come of anything. I'm just doing what I do, improving my skill sets, taking different paths, making different choices each and every day, and seeing what comes about. So remember, guys, greatness starts with the first sip. Yeah, my cat's kind of going crazy today because, well, it's way too cold outside to be outside. It looks sunny, it looks nice. There's a lot of snow, and it's really cold. And hey, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I think she wants her litter box cleaned out as well. So that's one of those things that I'm likely going to choose to do today. And that's what life is. It's about choices. And you're faced with them every day. And how you choose your life is what creates your reality. And what you focus your time and attention on and worrying about is what basically you got to do and deal with. And once you give up any attachment to outcome, any attempts to control the minutia of life, that's when you create greatness because all life really is the present moment. You can't worry about what's going to happen 10 days from now. You can't worry about what happened 10 days ago, 10 years from now, 10 years ago. All you can do is just go with the flow, go with the time, make choices in the present moment, and make different choices each and every day. I was faced with a choice yesterday. I decided to not make that choice, and hey, I'm okay with that. It wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't life shattering. Could have been, but hey, I decided to go with same old routine, and I caught up on some sleep, and that was what I really needed. And I'm feeling much better today because of it. Still a little stiff and sore from my workout yesterday, but that's okay. I'll probably slug through another one this morning, and after I get done here, see what happens. But like I say, I'm on a different path, following my warrior diet, doing my exercises, becoming a better version of myself, speaking with you guys every day. And again, whether I speak for 5 minutes or 5 hours, it's inconsequential because I'm just saying and sharing what the universe gives to me in the present moment, not thinking about it, not analyzing it, just going with the flow, going with momentum, feeling the love, energy of the universe. And I know that by doing that, not trying to control anybody, not trying to judge anybody, not feeling any guilt or shame around the choices that I make, I'm creating a better version of myself each and every day. And as I parade around like a dancing monkey in my shorts every morning, hey, I'm showing people I don't care what I look like. I don't care what people think of me. I'm just doing what calls to me because I want to inspire other people to take a look at their own life, to give up their shame, give up their guilt, give up their resentment, give up their judgment, and just go with it. Make different choices each and every day. Do what really calls to them with no expectation of results, no need for anything external to find happiness, and just being happy each and every moment. And in the given moment, speaking with you guys, I'm focusing on learning new things about myself. And the way that you do that, and the way I found that I attach myself to my higher state of consciousness, my higher state of being, is by not thinking, just by speaking before I think. Because when you think before you speak, you're going to end up in analysis paralysis, and you're going to be concerned about what other people think of what you say. You're going to worry about your choices. You're going to be worried about how to manipulate other people into coming around your way of thinking instead of just embracing the change that you want to create in life. And as I move forward and I push forward and I do what I'm doing each and every day, I become a better version of myself, less and less worried about other people's choices, other people's decisions, not beating myself up about how other people choose to live their lives, and just going with the flow, making different choices, better choices for me personally. And it's nothing external that's going to give me that gold star to start speaking. I just have to start speaking. I just have to start sharing. And the more I share and the more I speak, the more I can inspire other people to take a look at their own lives and go for what calls to them. And it's so great when you can look at your life and say, I am neither inferior or superior to anyone. My choices are only a reflection on me, and I can choose to become a better version of myself each and every day. I can expose myself to new ideas. I can expose myself to new choices. I can make different choices. I can get up, walk 5 miles. I can get up, do one extra rep. I can do some extra clamshells. I can continue following that warrior diet that works for me. And everybody knows inside of them what will work for them. They're afraid, they're ashamed, they're guilty, they're judgmental because they're controlled by their own ego, thinking that their way is superior to others. And it's not. No moral code is superior or inferior to anyone else's. And society conditions us to say we have to live a certain way. We have to want certain things. We have to make the right choices, those choices that society expects of us. And it's bullshit. It really is bullshit. And once you can wrap your head around the fact that you don't have to listen to anybody but your higher self, that's when you can create magic. That's when you can find true happiness. That's when you can be grateful for each and every opportunity that you've had along the way that's created those building blocks to bring you to the here and now where all things are possible. And when you open yourself up to new possibilities, new ways of being, new choices will come to you. Greatness will come to you. Things that you never even considered before will come to your mind, and you can make those different choices. You can realize that with God, all things are possible. And I know that God is within each one of us. And whether you call that the Holy Spirit, whether you call it the Force, whether you call it Chi, it's all the same thing. The quantum energy field. It's that energy that flows around us like a torus, creating and shaping our three-dimensional reality. And once you realize that there is more energy in the world than there's matter, you'll realize that the matter doesn't matter. And it's all about perspective, how you think of things that happen to you, how you choose to respond to all things that happen to you, and know that everything is just a reflection of yourself, of your own thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. And what you focus your attention on, what you focus your time on, is what you're going to get back. So if you want $1 million in the bank, the universe is going to see, yes, you want $1 million. We're going to leave you wanting. But if you are happy, grateful, and appreciative, the universe will give you more to be happy, grateful, and appreciative about. You want that perfect relationship? Be love. Don't be judgmental to how other people live. You already have the perfect body. You already have the perfect mind. You are just a reflection on the outside of your choices on the inside. And once you know who you are, who you truly want to be, who you truly become, how you can make your message more affable to the general public, which is all just a reflection of your own thought patterns. And there's an infinite number of different choices that you can make each and every day. And everything is just a reflection of those thoughts, behaviors, and you might not even be cognizant of it. But the more you become mindful of your own thought processes, your own patterns, you can start to become less judgmental, more appreciative, less shamed, less guilty, and more worthy of all the greatness that surrounds us. And that's why I love Diagon Alley, because it reminds me each and every day that we are magical beings, that we've only scratched the surface of what is possible. And each and every day, I know clearer in my own mind and I'm becoming more in tune with who I want to be. I become more in tune with what is possible, and my mind is exposed to more possibilities of things that people close their eyes and say, that's not possible. You can't do that. That's inconsequential. But the more you focus on what is possible, what you can do, what choices you can make, the more momentum you gather, the more you create greatness. And as I fling my thoughts from here to there, and I realize all the greatness that I have been surrounded by my entire life, of all the negative emotions that I've filled my life with, of all the wanting, all of the trying that I've done instead of just being. It's like Master Yoda said, do or do not. There is no try, because when you try to do something, you are going to fail every time. But when you do it, when you know it, when you make those reps, when you choose to become a better version of yourself, you are going to be able to do more and more. There is no try. It's just do it, make that different choice, take that first step, take that leap. Hell, take that sip. And like I say, it's becoming easier and easier for me to just talk through my own thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors, and learning that each and every day I'm becoming more in tune. It's not about evergreen content because I can't solve anybody's problems. The only person that can solve any challenges that you face in life is yourself. You can expose yourself to new ideas that will help you express yourself clearer, better, help you surmount insurmountable problems and challenges. You can clam up into a shell. You can blame society for your ills. You can blame other people for your ills. You can say, oh my God, they cheated on me. Oh, they're such a jackass and an asshole because they cheated on me and rah, 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 without realizing that it's your own actions and choices and thought patterns that created that situation in your life. And I'm sorry if that's a bitter pill to swallow, but nothing can be manifested on this earth unless you have entertained that notion in your conscious or subconscious mind. And when you focus on that, you're going to get more opportunities to reinforce it. And that's what life's all about. It's about reinforcement of your own thought patterns, beliefs, and behaviors. When you choose to live in a different way, you're going to create a new reality. When you stop being judgmental, you're going to have less reasons to be judgmental. When you stop being ashamed, you're going to have less reason to be shameful. When you stop trying to be jealous of what somebody else has, you're going to find yourself less jealous of what other people have. And you're going to know within inside of you that greatness is all around us. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. Your circumstances are only a method of learning new things, learning new lessons, of evolving yourself beyond who you were. And some of us who've had the greatest traumas in our life are available to create the greatest amount of evolution. And that's why we subject ourselves to trauma, is so that we can live a better life. We can go beyond our thought patterns and our self-destructive behavior. Hell, I was a martyr for most of my life. I was a martyr. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm doing all this good. I'm doing all this good. And all I do is get shit on by everybody else around me. Aren't I such a beacon of greatness? Isn't that person horrible because they treated me that way? And it's crap. And I created that, and my thought patterns, my beliefs, my behaviors gave more of it to me because I wanted to be a self-righteous douchebag. And self-absorbed douchebag is like, oh, look at me. I'm such a wonderful person and everything shits on me. Give me more pain. Give me more suffering. I am such a great person for taking all this pain and suffering. Oh, if I don't do that, nobody else will. Nobody can do it the way that I do it, and my way is the best way. It's all crap. And I know that. And I speak to myself and I say this. It's like, and I have to remind myself of it each and every day. My way is no superior or inferior to anyone else's. My choices are as individualized, and the lessons that I need to learn are as individualized to me. There's individualized as a fingerprint, and the choices that I need to make in life are different than those that somebody else has to. And they're not superior or inferior, they just are. Energy is. The emotions that you put towards things are ridiculous. They are crazy. And judgmental, shame, and fear are just two sides of the same coin. And love and fear, those are the two things that surround us. And if it's not love, it's fear. And what we're afraid of, we're going to attract. And what we love, we're going to attract. And if we're afraid of losing something, we are going to repel it. But if we're willing to love something, that's when we'll attract it. And it's weird. As I listen to myself, as I speak through things, as I try to explain myself, it's becoming clearer in my own mind. And as I clear things in my own mind, I learn new words, new ways to express the same thing. So it's just not like I'm beating and flogging a dead horse. It's like, yes, I am greatness. I am a spiritual, energetic being. God is with me. The energy of the universe is with me. And the path and the choices that I make are individualized to me. And I can help more people by being the change I want to create in the universe. I don't have to say what's in it for me. I can look at myself and say, what's in it for them? How can I help the collective further? And the best way I can do that is by becoming a different version of myself, by showing people that change is possible. And as I evolve and I create more opportunities and I become a clearer speaker and I have more fun, vibrant, enjoyable, spend less time worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, spend less time about what happened a year ago, I become more intuitive. I become more cognizant of the opportunities that are rolling into my life, and I can choose how I want to live my life each and every day. So, as I continue this, as I continue on this process, later on today, gonna take the shirt off, dance around like a monkey again, because hell, it's day 4 of my warrior diet in this 2025 challenge of 8 weeks to anything. And yeah, I'm becoming happier. I'm becoming healthier. I'm becoming wealthier, more relaxed, more focused, and more positive. And that's really what it's all about. When you have to just stop worrying about other people and start focusing on yourself because you can help more people by helping yourself. And it's not about something external. It's always internal. And it's great. It's two sides of the same coin. I don't need $1 million to be happy. I'm already happy. And what my external circumstances are moot because each and every day I get to come out here, I get to make new choices, make new decisions, and create greatness and find the happiness within me. So find out what's going to drive you from the inside, find what's going to make you happy, and live your best life. Be the butterfly that flaps its wings and creates a ripple effect through time, backwards and forwards, because when you put a new perspective on any thoughts that you've ever had, you've changed your past and you've opened yourself up to a new plethora of possibilities for the future. I love you all. I'm having a great time today. I'm going to have an awesome afternoon. I'm going to have an awesome evening. I'm going to just go with the flow. I'm going to say, yes, I can do this. I can be a better version of myself today. And I hope that each one of you that hears this, hears my words, takes a look in your own life and says, yeah, I can do that too. So have an awesome day. Love you all. And remember, greatness starts with the first sip.